Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I am bringing you along with me as I am preparing to go to a vendor event where I am setting up my children's boutique. And what I'm sharing with you today is actually just getting ready for the show. So I had prepped a ton of bows quite a while back, but I had never finished the process. So I am spending this week preparing for this event by finishing these bows. And anytime I go to an event, I like to have a large variety of colors. So I wanted to take several different options here, but I had to finish these bows. So that is what I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of just seeing this process behind the scenes about what it looks like to get these shows ready. And I'm just going to take you along. So sit back, relax. I hope you see something that stands out to you. I'm also going to share a little bit of my business with you so you can see a little bit more about what I'm doing behind the scenes besides just thrifting and antiquing. I also have a children's boutique and I love crafting. So I wanted to share that part of my life with you guys today. So what I am working on right now, this is my best seller. This is my 5-inch boutique bow. This is my biggest seller. It's also, honestly, y'all, the very first hair bow that I've ever made. Gosh, I started these when I was probably a teenager. I've always crafted. I started this business. I was making hair bows and brooches for the ladies at church and doing things like that. But I've never shared this part of the story. So I was always crafting, even as a teenager. But the clothes started, we had our daughter in 2018. And when I was pregnant with her, I started looking for little girls' clothes. And I was amazed to find how difficult it was to find modest children's clothing. So I moved from the crafting into clothing. And the way I started that was I actually started as with wholesale dresses. And after some time, the manufacturers that I was purchasing from were starting to allow me to design dresses and customize dresses. So that's how I started, was customization. And then I moved into completely designing my own dresses and have them manufactured. So that has been a lot of fun. But my go-to and the thing I think I still get probably the most joy out of is the hand making, the hair bows and doing things like that. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And I'm just showing you here how I make these. So when I make them, I actually kind of set up an assembly line and I do the bow in several stages. What you're seeing right here is I had already prepared the main bow and the back, and now I'm just combining them and putting either the barrette clip or the alligator clip or hair bow, or excuse me, the ponytail holder on the back. But I always set it up as an assembly line. I find that it's faster. I can make a lot more bows more quickly if I do it that way. But I had to finalize that. And then once I get them completely made, then I do the packaging. And I'll show you guys here in a little bit how I actually do that. But that is what I'm working on. I'm showing you a couple different options here that I do with both the alligator clips and even the ponytail holders. But yeah, that is what I've been doing. And I just absolutely love this. It is so much fun to me. And absolutely, I love putting my little girl in these hair bows. All right, and now I'm going to show you a little bit of the behind the scenes, my crafting chaos, y'all. So as you can see, I have the bows that I am working on kind of sorted out. I also have different things that I like to utilize. Here are some head wraps that I have made as well. So just showing you some inventory I have here. And here are the brooches that I love to make for the ladies. And then you can see right there, this is my packaging. So after I get everything done, that's where I put those on the boards. So now here is the event that we are setting up for. This was a barn sale at Country Connections, which is a fantastic country primitive store. If you're in the area, I absolutely adore the store. So we are all set up at the booth here at the barn sale. So we are very, very excited to get started here. It is going to be a fun day. It is not supposed to rain, but we've got clouds in the sky, so we'll see how that works out. But stay tuned. We'll see how it goes today. All right, y'all. So we've got the booth completely set up, and I just kind of want to give you an overview of what it looks like. So if you ever see me out at an event, this is what our booth typically looks like. So come along. I want to kind of share with you and so you can kind of see. So as you can see, I have tons of inventory of bows and head wraps and headbands, as well as all of our little girls' clothes. Now I carry sizes newborn to tween. I say I take care of the fun age, you know, before they get to 13 when they still let us dress them up. But yes, I have everything from newborn to size 12. And this is my favorite part, y'all. I absolutely love going around and setting everything up. And then the fun part is when I get to interact with all of you guys. And I absolutely love that. So let's get back to it. Let's meet some people and just enjoy this show.
I wish I had. And here I had 3 daughters. And now I have 2 grandsons.
That's right.
And my grandsons ought to be graduating from high school, and they're just now graduating from kindergarten.
Yep. Well, I have a 9-year-old son. He's like, "Mom, you don't have anything for me?" I was like, "Well, maybe I'll start making some like bow ties or something." I don't know.
Yeah, Mom.
I've always been crafty, but I've never tried that one. Maybe we'll try that.
I'll take a picture, send my daughter-in-law. She just lives right behind me.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning. Good morning.
Okay. It was point through the Frozen.
Ah,
So,
Frozen.
mm-hmm.
Frozen.
Yeah, that's Frozen.
That's my daughter's favorite dress too.
Mm-hmm.
For that reason.
Y'all, this was such a lovely event to do. It had been years, honestly, since I had done an outdoor event. I had basically been just doing indoor, like ladies' conferences and things with the church in the last couple years. So to get back to where it all began, it was so much fun, and I absolutely adored it. Now, y'all, I have to be honest, I didn't miss the cold weather, you know, a typical spring here in the South where it's unpredictable. It's freezing in the morning and then it's warm in the afternoon, but it was nice. So I'm sitting here taking just a little bit of a break. Have been really, really busy, which has been really, really nice. The sun finally came out, so it's starting to warm up, so it's not freezing anymore. Y'all, when I first got here, my hands and my feet were frozen, and I was told my husband, "I don't know if I can do this. It's so cold," but it's gotten warmer. So the coat has not come off yet, so it's not that warm, but it is much better. It's much better now. But I have already seen some of you guys. Thank you so much for coming and supporting me, and I really, really appreciate that. Some people from my church came, so thank y'all so much for coming and visiting with me, and that means a lot to me when I get to see you. And so if you come by, please come introduce yourself if we have not met. I would love to meet you. I'm so excited today. It's been so much fun. I used to go out and do these events quite a bit. There was a time where I was having events almost every weekend, and I love doing it. It's a lot of fun, but I don't get to do it as much now. So when I have opportunities like this where I can actually get out and kind of get back to what I enjoy doing, then I absolutely love it. So it is a lot of fun. We're not quite halfway through the event yet, but it's been a lot of fun. So. All right, y'all. So what I'm going to take you through now is just some pictures of my daughter over the years since we started this business, and she has always been my model for my clothes and for my website. So I wanted to share those with you guys. But I want to thank you so much for coming along with me today at this event. I hope you had a great time. I would just want to encourage you, if you ever have an opportunity to get out to these small business events, I would absolutely encourage you to go. They're always a lot of fun. And I just wanted to, again, thank you guys so much for your support. If you haven't already, I would invite you to check out my website. It's southernbellemodesty.square.site, or you can follow me along on Facebook. Of course, all the information will be down in the description box. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.